Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, perhaps you're partnered up, maybe you're going through a complicated matter of the heart, or you're just focused on self-love. We'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, Virgo, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Virgo, in the position here of the recent past, we do have the Canoe card. So this talks about upcoming adventures. This talks about, could be travel for some of you. You may be deciding to take some time off to maybe spend with your loved ones, spend with your partner. It doesn't matter what your relationship status, but there is some sort of planning. I'm getting the Two of Wands energy where you're planning for maybe the holiday season, planning for your next trip or vacation. Some of you are maybe dealing with or calling in. I'm getting a fire sign, so it certainly could be Aries energy, Sagittarius, or Leo. So you may be dealing with a fire sign. Now also, I do sense that some of you are coming outside of a box or a shell or your hermit mode. If you've been feeling introvert, especially the last 2 to 3 months, Virgo, I feel like you're getting excited about kind of coming out of your shell and putting yourself out there. For those of you that are single and you're maybe wanting to attract love, or you're opening your heart up, I feel that December and into January are really wonderful times to continue opening up your heart and bringing in that energy that you seek. Now, for those of you that are in a relationship, you may be contemplating traveling with your partner. You may be in a long distance relationship and contemplating coming together, one of you visiting each other. There's also something with joint families and making travel plans to be with both families here. You may have a mixed or cross family dynamic. Now in the present moment, we do have the Bear card showing up. So I'm sensing here that this upcoming adventure, even though there may be a lot of energy around it, may be quite busy. You may be cooking, you may be, opening presents with the family if you celebrate the holidays, or it just feels like there's a lot of busy energy. It's actually going to allow you some R&R time with this bear. Some of you are really feeling nurturing. I'm getting Empress energy here, Virgo. So I feel like you're nurturing other people. You're nurturing yourself this month. You're also feeling quite creative. Some of you are feeling quite maternal as well. So I feel like you're taking care of yourself. I'm really getting the word personal development. You have been going through a lot of personal development. Some of you have been on a high spiritual path where you may be even contemplating going on a spiritual retreat here. You may be wanting to call in or connect with a like-minded soulmate. Now, love isn't just romantic love. Love can show up in the form of our sisters and brothers, our children, our parents, our friends. It can be our coworkers as well as our spouses and romantic lovers. But I'm sensing that you're getting some downtime to really come up with any sort of solutions to challenges that you have had, and you're taking a moment to just be still and to go inward and listen to what your intuition is telling you. It's also going to be very important to take some time to nurture a situation. Whether you are with someone or not, I do feel like there's healing and there's mending that's taking place here. But in the near future, Virgo, you have the Lantern card. This is about new opportunities presented to you, especially towards the end of December into January. I feel like a lot of you are coming up out of, again, this energy of maybe feeling stuck or maybe feeling stagnant in matters of the heart. So there could be some sort of reunification, coming together, mending, healing. You may get back from some sort of vacation, travel, or holiday time feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. For those of you that are single and you're happy, you may meet somebody on an upcoming adventure. So let's dive into your reading here, Virgo, and take a look at what the main energy is for you in the month of December. What do we have here for Virgo, please, in the month of December? The Ace of Swords. There is clear communication. There may be a breakthrough moment for a lot of you, but this is the card about finding solutions through truth, through logic. A lot of you are going inward and you're having an epiphany or breakthrough moment for whatever has been boggling your mind. Also, they're talking about if something was to have gotten delayed in the past, whether it was travel arrangements or if there was some miscommunication via text or you weren't able to get a hold of a family member or a lover or a child, I do sense that those issues will be cleared up. It just may have been prolonged, possibly for a specific reason here. But the Ace of Swords is about making decisions through compassion, through kindness. It is about speaking your world into being as well. When this Ace of Swords shows up, some of you may have been in your heads a little bit, overanalyzing, overthinking, and really trying to plan for something new to occur in your life. I certainly see that a lot of you Virgos are looking for more excitement, more passion, more adventure in your love lives. You're wanting to put yourself out there and attract the love that you want. If you are in a relationship, you may be thinking about doing something spontaneous. So I really love this energy for you. Let's take a look at what's crossing your path. I also just heard some of you may have a very important conversation with a family member or with a loved one or with a lover that is going to help you move forward, especially into 2023. Sometimes these conversations can be challenging. Sometimes it can be difficult to hear the truth of how someone feels or how someone would like to move forward. But I feel that honesty is the best policy here, always. But I also sense that someone needs to hear the truth, whatever that may be for you. It could be the truth of maybe why something was prolonged or delayed here, or the truth of how you're really feeling, or even the truth of your needs. What is it that you need from your spouse or from your children? Or maybe you're telling someone that their actions hurt you in the past. I feel like you're mending and healing a situation here because you're opening up your heart. You don't want to carry this energy going into 2023. All right, so what's crossing your energy is the Hanged Man. Once you get something off your chest here, once you speak up for yourself, you're going to have this, literally, this light bulb moment that is going to really switch the script here for you. You're going to finally be able to view yourself or a relationship or a circumstance or a situation from a brand new perspective. And that's what this Hanged Man is saying here. When this Hanged Man shows up, this is the opportunity to get you out of a feeling of maybe stuck in limbo or feeling stuck or feeling restricted here. There's an energy here of surrendering. And with surrender, I feel that there's truth. It's almost as if the truth comes out, or you're able to finally relax and rest because you're saying what you need to say. And some of you may be telling someone that you need to set healthy boundaries. Some of you may be putting up your hand and saying no, even if you may always say yes to a person. Maybe it's even your own children. You're constantly saying yes. You may be putting up your hand and saying, no, I can't do this any longer. I want to help you, but I can't continue contributing to maybe something negative or something that doesn't help either one of you out, whatever that may be. So the Hanged Man is showing up here as a challenge for you this month to have this moment of truth, this moment of clarity, a breakthrough moment, which is certainly coming in here for you. You have the new opportunities card coming in. So for those of you Virgos that do feel a little bit stuck in matters of the heart, I do sense that there's going to be a clearing up of miscommunication or a clearing up of some sort of challenges that you've had in matters of the heart. Now let's take a look and see what's below you. What is the foundation here for Virgo? What's in the deep, deep past? We have the Seven of Pentacles, continuously working on yourself, working on your relationships. When the Seven of Pentacles comes up here, this is at times you may be wanting to give up because you feel like, am I putting in all this work for nothing? Am I putting in all this personal development on myself, but I'm still in the same place? Virgo, you're not in the same place. For those of you that think you're spinning and spinning and spinning and not going anywhere, that's just an illusion. You're actually really leveling up here and raising your vibrations, even though it seems like you may be feeling a little bit impatient, or at times you may just want to give up because your dreams aren't manifesting. They most certainly will. So don't give up, Spirit is saying here, because you have really wonderful goals. You are beautiful inside and out. And I do sense that if you are in a relationship or not, or maybe you're healing from some difficulties of the heart, don't give up. It will not be a waste of your time here. This Seven of Pentacles is about reflection. You're actually coming quite close to reaping the benefits of all your hard work. And that's what I feel is happening here with this Hanged Man. This Hanged Man is you recognizing that you're changing and transforming on the inside. And when you do that, it turns outward into your outer world. And you start to see that that flow of abundance and that flow of love shows up in your outer world. So that's going to be the proof and the evidence that shows up for you in the month of December. You're going to realize that all your hard work is paying off here. Now let's take a look at what's going on in the recent past and how it may still be affecting your present. We have the Emperor showing up here, Aries energy, Virgo. Now, some of you may have been in a high-level commitment. Even though this isn't the Hierophant here, I do feel that some of you had to take a stance in your relationship or within yourself, working on building your own empire, basically here. Regardless of if this was maybe an ex-husband, some of you are dealing with or healing with, thank you, Spirit, father or daddy issues. It could be that you've had to forgive your father, biological father. I just heard that some of you may have been adopted and maybe you subconsciously were looking for your parents, or there could be something with ancestral healing or ancestral heritage. For others of you, this is creating a strong, solid foundation for you, for the people that you bring into your energy, and for your children as well. But I am getting strong father presence. Now, some of you, your father has crossed over, and that may have been difficult for you, especially around the holiday times. Some of you may have lost someone in the fall season, I just heard as well. Now, it could be physically a physical loss, such as a death, or it could be an emotional loss of someone who was quite stable in your life. The Emperor here is built on a solid foundation. This is someone who is very orderly, very paternal, and they also need to learn to question. And this is you, I feel, in an energy of learning to question what is working, what is not. What do you want to manifest? What is it that you want to rid yourself of here? So you're learning to question something. Some of you, it's your own beliefs from childhood that were instilled into your energy at a very young age, and you may be questioning, is this true for me? And if it's not, you're upgrading those beliefs here. So you are changing and shifting on the inside out, Virgo. This is powerful. You have two major arcanas followed by, a breakthrough moment. So there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of expansion. Let's take a look at what's coming in for you. What's the potential? Ace of Cups, new love. This is about new love. It's about self-love. It is about an overflow of emotions, because I'm getting happy tears. I just heard here, and I'm seeing actually both. All my senses are illuminated at this time. Some of you also may be feeling tingly, whether it's tingly in your hands or whether you feel maybe tingly in your ears. Of course, please do seek medical professional guidance if need be, but it could be a reminder from spirit or from your loved ones that love is all around, and that you come from love and you will go home to love as well. So this is a really powerful relationship, or a really powerful connection to the energy here of love. And some of you have been missing that. Some of you have felt like maybe you've been walking a path solo for quite some time. For others of you, you want to grow and expand within your current dynamic, but you're in need of more spontaneity, more adventure, and more connection. That's what us humans crave and need, is that sense of belonging and that sense of connection. Because when we come here on earth, it's almost as if we disconnect at times as we navigate and go through the challenges. This is about you coming back home. For some of you, it is a new love connection. Again, it could be a gift of love coming towards you, a gift of healing. I'm really getting a lot of positivity, but you can see the butterflies. So there's major transformation coming in here for you. So what a beautiful card to have coming in. It's about also a soul quenching renewal. Some of you have needed this renewal, and you have that showing up here with the bear. This is the card of R&R. It is the card of you taking care of yourself, you taking care of the people that you love. And I feel like there is a renewal coming in within your spirit and soul, where you're going to go into the new year feeling wonderful. All right, let's take a look and see. How would you like these, Spirit? We're going to see here, these come out together. So we're clarifying the near future along with how you're feeling. So what is happening here is you are manifesting at a very rapid speed, and there's a direct correlation with how you're feeling and what's coming in here. So what do we have? We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Hermit. So this is your energy, as we were talking about before, coming out of that hermit shell or coming out of the box. This is you not feeling as lonely, isolated, or rejected, or even from the past, abandoned with this Emperor energy here. I feel like this is about you partaking. It is about you taking a look at life with this Two of Pentacles showing up in the near future. It's saying that even though this is beautiful, because I said this in the very beginning, even though you're planning some sort of upcoming adventure, and like I said, it may seem like everything is going on in maybe a frenzy, or there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of movement, but I feel like it's good chaos, it's good movement, it's the hustle and bustle of the holiday season or the time of spending with family. So even if you don't celebrate the holidays here, I feel like there's a coming together type of energy. But what the Two of Pentacles is saying is that you're coming out of this hermit energy and you're going to be able to balance it all out just fine. If anything, it rejuvenates you, having something to look forward to here, whether you're planning a get-together, whether you're planning a wedding, whether you're planning an announcement, or there's something for work, or some of you maybe even changing the way that you look. Because what's happening is you're shifting your internal world, and some of you are gaining a new perspective on yourself. And you may want to reflect that in your outer appearance as well. You may be taking a look at your health goals. Some of you, this is your body image, the way that you look. It could be your hair. Some of you, there may be something with cosmetic surgery as well. So please take that as it resonates. But what I feel here intuitively, this Two of Pentacles says that you're finding peace within the chaos. So whatever is going on around you, it's actually filling and refueling you up here. Now, I still sense that there's going to be some downtime for you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I just had it could be their aunt or even their grandmother or even their mother saying something about the pumpkin pie or something about the pie. So I'm not sure what that means here. Maybe it's don't eat too much pie, or it could be that you're using someone's pie recipe as well. Please take that as it resonates, but a very loving, feminine energy came through with the pie or the pumpkin pie. So please, again, take that. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So how you're feeling is you have been doing some deep soul searching, Virgo. You've been going inward, regardless, again, of that relationship status. If you're with someone, you've been going inward thinking, how can I change my stance on this relationship? How can I see it maybe from a holistic point of view or a higher point of view where I can find solutions to some of the challenges that we face as a partnership? Some of you may be doing some deep soul searching, contemplating maybe going in a new direction with a relationship. For others of you, you're single. Excuse me. You may be looking for love. Some of you have been maybe single for a little while, but you needed to go through that downtime to really go inward. But I really do sense here, if you're looking for love, like I said in the beginning, Ace of Cups, love is coming your way in all shapes and sizes and forms, whether it's in the form of a lover, whether it's a companion animal, whether it's a long lost sibling that you haven't seen for quite some time, or an alienated child. I feel like there's a coming together and you're feeling that overflow. Your cup is overflowing here with love. So powerful energy, Virgo. Let's take a look and see what your external environment looks like. How are you starting to manifest on the external? Because you're shifting on the internal. Let's see what's coming in the outer world. Four of Wands, beautiful. This is the card of celebration. It's the card of home as well. And I was getting that home energy. Some of you may be going home. You may be bringing people into your home. There could be something with redecorating or even moving in together, or some of you may have adult children that live with you, or children under the age of 18. But also I'm just feeling a very positive, happy vibe when it comes to the home environment. I'm also smelling a candle here. It could be cinnamon flavor, even a vanilla spice type of flavor candle. So you may have that burning right now. It's something that you're able to smell, or it may be something that you buy for the home and people smell that when they walk in, or maybe it's a freshener or an air essential oil diffuser. Please take that as it resonates. It smells very lovely, but I'm just getting a new energy or a new air around the home. It's also the halfway to marriage card. So if some of you are looking for marriage or looking to head in that direction, it looks to be a high probability here. This is about holidays, parties, honoring each other. It is about new homes as well as vacations and weddings. So there's some really beautiful things coming in here for you, not just in December, but I'm seeing flowing into January as well. And I will do a new year reading as well as a yearly reading. So you may want to check that out. Now let's take a look at your hopes and fears, Virgo. What are your okay. Hopes, fears, and final outcome. What do we have here? Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit saying let's bring all these together, just as you are directly impacting your future through manifestation, through the law of attraction. We're actually going to take a look at your hopes and fears combined with your final outcome. We have 3 cards that came out here, and I feel like the hopes and fears for you are the King of Pentacles. But the King of Pentacles is stability. It is success and being able to afford the things in life that you want, to be able to afford to take vacations and travel, to be able to come together and enjoy spending time, but spending money on others, as well as creating a life of luxury and creating a life of abundance. For most of you, the most important thing here is creating a life that's stable for yourself, but you're realizing that that stability comes from within, and that stability has to do with trust and honesty and dependability and reliability. And it's something that you want, a solid foundation, something that will withstand the test of time, for better or for worse here. And that's your hope and fear. And it's interesting because what do you have here for, oh my gosh, for the final outcome? And no wonder these two go together. There was another sign. It was either Leo, Cancer, Gemini, I believe. I can't remember which one. They also had almost the same combination coming in. You have some sort of an ending, okay? An ending, the 10 of Swords. But what I feel with this is it's not necessarily a painful ending, but you're wrapping up an end of a cycle here. So you don't carry any of this mental stress, pain. Some of you have been told you weren't good enough, whether it was from this Emperor energy. It could be beliefs that you've been ingrained to believe is true from a very early age. Some of you have been attacked through words, through hurtful words. But what do you, oh wow, what do you have behind it here? You have the Emperor again in the feminine version. You're leaving that behind. This is powerful energy. So whatever happened in the past, okay, you're leaving it behind. And that doesn't mean that if your father has crossed over to the other side, that you're going to completely forget about him and you're never going to think about him again. That's not what this is about. This is about maybe working on healing through some of that pain so you can open your heart up to new love. Because sometimes when there is an ending or there is a loss or a difficult relationship or beliefs that hold us back, sometimes we don't open up our heart. In a defense mechanism, we shut down all love, and we may shut down our hearts to communicating with those that we love as well. But I feel like you're leaving that behind going into 2023. So very powerful. The fact that you got double emperor showing up, and some of you are thinking, well, Melissa, how can we get double emperor? Well, in the Tarot of the Mystical Moments here by Katrin Weltstein, she's created a female and male version of all of the kings, including the emperor, and you just so happen to get both emperors. So this is double solid foundation. It is about you really bringing in that stability. So whatever in the past was affecting your stability, you've learned to question it. You've learned to go within and create your own story. Get rid of the mental blocks here. Switch the game up a little bit by coming up with a new way of seeing things, new solutions. And you have the best cards here. You have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Emperor. You have the King of Pentacles, and again, double Emperor. So positive energy showing up here. A lot of connection, healing, mending. But also the female energy of the Emperor is you opening up your heart after maybe closing it off in the past. So Virgo, beautiful energy here. I love this for you. Now let's take a look and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And I will read to you the relationship message from the guidebook, one of my favorites, Colette Baron Reed. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading or any above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, so what do we have here? We have the cheetah, and it says, go the distance, go the distance. So this is a really powerful energy here. Some of you may be 47, you may be born on the 4th, or you may be born on the 7th. There could even be an 11. You may have been born on the 11th. Let me just find 47 here. So this is all about endurance, strength, and the long haul. So whatever this new stability is for you, whether you are meeting someone that has this emperor, this marriage energy coming in, there's someone that's coming into your life, or some sort of healing or personal development that's going to last the distance or withstand the test of time here, again, for better or for worse. You either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. It says here, for better or worse. As you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Okay, I'm just going to pause for one moment here. Now, some of you may be in a relationship currently with this emperor, with your counterpart, with someone that you may have a high level commitment or are married to. There may be a fresh new sense of energy coming in. Some of you may be forgiving someone of the past to allow you to both move on, either together or separately. It doesn't matter. But I feel together for a lot of you. Okay, it says, break yourself and are remade in new growth. You are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? So really powerful energy here. I'm also going to read the protection message, Virgo, for those of you that still are struggling with the Ten of Swords, whether it was some sort of painful words, whether it was something difficult that you had to endure in the past. It says, do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburnt skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, Virgo, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what is not important. Wow, that's beautiful, because remember earlier I said a lot of you may have been feeling withdrawn, especially with the Hermit showing up in the last few months. And when you feel like you're really not making any progress, or maybe a lot of you feel like you're in that desert period, you really are growing, because like it says here, you are creating resiliency and strength and endurance. And this is going to help you with any challenge from here on out for the rest of your life. So please know with everything in your being, Virgo, that you are stronger than you think, and that you are overcoming some of the biggest challenges that you've ever faced here. All right, powerful. So last but not least, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Virgo, I just ask, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And connect with your third eye chakra, the area between the eyebrows and the forehead region. And I want you, Virgo, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it's an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or domesticated. Perhaps it's an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's recently visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do, Virgo, is drop your power animal in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Okay, so the first one up is dolphin. Dolphin. Now, dolphins to me intuitively represent playfulness and joy and connection and happy moments. Dolphins also go in pods. They connect with their family and with other dolphins. And it says this and that are true. So this and that are true. That has to do with this Ace of Swords showing up in the middle of your reading. So there's truth coming out here for you. So what you believe to be true is how you're going to live your life and lead your life. Now, some of you may be reevaluating your belief system and saying to yourself, is this true any longer for me? Is that true any longer? Or what is true for me? And what you're doing, instead of looking externally for validation or for other people to tell you what is true for you, you're going within. And that's what I really love to see with that Hermit. We have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Some of you may be seeing a plethora of birds. I'm seeing a lot of birds, like flocks of them. Some of you may be driving and you see a bird overhead, or you look out your window and you see many, many birds eating. So please take that as it resonates, but I'm getting a lot of birds. You may even walk into a pet store and you hear all the birds squawking. Take that as your sign that Spirit is your guide, that you're not alone, that you have what it takes to overcome any challenges you've been facing and open your heart up to this soul-quenching love that is rightfully yours. Next, we have Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. I absolutely love this because you are in this deep dive energy currently with the Hermit, where you have been going inward to find answers. Some of you have certainly been asking for clarity through maybe through maybe a psychic or a coach or a mentor, also a channeler. I'm getting some of you have wanted to connect to loved ones as well, and that's absolutely okay. But make sure that the best medium, the best healer, and the best channel is your own intuition here. So time for a deep dive. Go within for clarity. Go within for the answers. And most importantly here, well, they're all equally important, but we have armadillo spirit. This is the Empress energy, as I'd mentioned earlier with that bear. So this is about setting healthy boundaries for you to nurture yourself, nurture your relationships. Some of you may have to say, again, no to that child or no to that friend. If it's not a soul yes, then it's a no. And it may be difficult, especially for those of you that may be people pleasers, or for those of you that have strong Libran placements in your chart, or you just don't want to disrupt the energy of or bring in chaos. But sometimes we need to set healthy boundaries, not sometimes, all the time, in order for us to grow and to feel healthy on the inside out. And you'll also be looked at as more respectful as well when you are feeling confident within your own skin, and you're feeling strong, and you're feeling like you're able to move forward with spirit and with your own intuition here. You bring this sense of calm and this sense of respect and this sense of confidence around your aura that other people see as well. And if other people see it as arrogance, or feeling conceited, or feeling negative, remember that that's their own projection, Virgo, onto you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It is about how they perceive themselves. And that's what this Hanged Man is all about. So when you start to see it for yourself, that you are confident, that you are truthful, that you're attracting love, that you're healing old wounds, and that you have new opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, it is a soul yes if you want these new opportunities. All right, that is what I have for you, Virgo. Very, very powerful month, but you have what it takes to go the distance. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, drop your power animal in the comment box below to be entered into that free monthly reading giveaway. And again, if you haven't already, please feel free to hit that subscribe and bell button. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in. Lots of love and light.